What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some interesting news as undefeated super middleweight Puerto Rican superstar boxer Edgar Berlanga, who is a title contender, 20 wins, no losses, no draws, 16 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 6'1", with a 73-inch arm reach, has signed a multi-contract, multi-fight deal with the DAZN MATCHROOM so that he can face off against four-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who currently is the undisputed super middleweight world champion superstar in Saul Canelo Alvarez, okay? Canelo Alvarez is the undisputed super middleweight world champion. Canelo Alvarez has 58 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, 5'8", with a 70-inch arm reach. This is Edgar Balinga parted ways from legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO Bob Arum, ESPN, and Top Rank. And he signed his multi-fight contract and multi-fight deal with HEARN, MATCHROOM, and DAZN so that he can have a fight at the end of that contract, according to reports, against Canelo Alvarez. Okay, now Canelo Alvarez, May 6th in Mexico, Canelo Alvarez is going to face off against John Ryder, Cinco de Mayo weekend. Then in September, Canelo Alvarez is looking to have a rematch, Mexican Independence Day weekend. He's looking to have a rematch with undefeated WBA light heavyweight world champion, Russian superstar boxer Dmitry Bivol. Okay, so Canelo Alvarez is looking to rematch Dmitry Bivol. Canelo Alvarez, he lost to Dmitry Bivol May last year, a unanimous decision in favor of Dmitry Bivol. Canelo Alvarez obviously didn't take well, didn't accept that loss. Dmitry Bivol is 21 wins, no losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 72-inch arm reach. He's coming off the 2 biggest wins of his career. He beat Gilberto Ramirez, and he beat Canelo Alvarez. And now Dmitry Bivol, he's looking actually to unify the belts against Artur Beterbiev before this year is up, before 2023 is up for undisputed at light heavyweight. But Artur Beterbiev has a mandatory challenge coming up against Caleb Smith that he's going to have to honor. So Edgar Balinga, he's looking to, secure a big fight with Canelo Alvarez. Puerto Rican versus Mexican rivalry. They've been building up this fight or talking up this fight for quite some time. The question is, does many people think the seasoned vet in Canelo Alvarez, who's the undisputed champion, a 4-division world champion, is Edgar Berlanga ready for that step up? Because in Edgar Berlanga's last few fights, he looked a little bit confused as identity, right? Is he? Is he a boxer? Is he a puncher? Remember, in his first few fights, Edgar Berlanga knocked out all his opponents, okay? And, he was nicknamed the Monster. He was knocking out all his opponents in the first round, okay? So his first, I think 15 fights or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 fights. He knocked out his opponents in the first round, his first 16 fights. So, that got people, attention. That got, a lot of momentum for Edgar Berlanga. But it begs the question, what's next for undefeated 2-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer David Benavidez? David Benavidez is the Monster, is nicknamed the Monster as well. And David Benavidez, he's looking to get his opportunity to fight against Canelo Alvarez, as the WBC has mandated that David Benavidez, Caleb Plant winner, faces off against Canelo Alvarez, right? So is this going to give David Benavidez the opportunity to face off against Canelo Alvarez? David Benavidez face off against Caleb Plant March 25th. Now, Caleb Plant, he already got an opportunity to face off against Canelo Alvarez, and he lost 11th round stoppage victory, knockout victory in favor of Canelo Alvarez. So David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, March 25th. But David Benavidez, 26 wins, no losses, no draw, 23 wins by way of knockout at 26 years of age, 6'3", with a 74-inch arm reach. He wants his opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez, and this could spell bad news for David Benavides, as Canelo Alvarez, he already has his plan scripted, right? Canelo Alvarez has a plan every year. Unlike most boxers in the sport of boxing, Canelo Alvarez knows what he's going to do throughout the year, okay? Edgar Berlanga, this means that we could possibly see Edgar Berlanga on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez's fights, okay? To get the ball rolling and get some momentum for this Canelo Alvarez fight, right? And so, like I said, Canelo Alvarez has the WBC mandatory challenger in the winner of David Benavides, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant already fought Canelo Alvarez and lost, so David Benavides wins that fight. He wants his opportunity, but it looks like they're going to start to build a super fight between Edgar Berlanga and Canelo Alvarez. This is a good fight. Again, once Edgar Berlanga, settles his identity issues, then Canelo Alvarez fight, it gets even bigger. But the fact is that, after he knocked out his 16th straight opponent in the first round, Edgar Berlanga seemed to have identity issues. Is he a puncher? Is he a boxer puncher? Is he just a pure boxer? What is he, right? Because in those last couple of fights, when he stepped up in a level of competition, so to speak, it just looked like, he didn't know what he did. He switched trainers from Andre Rozier. He started to make changes. It seems like Edgar started to doubt himself, right? That's what it looks like to most people. It's like he lost confidence in his ability. He started to doubt himself after his first fight with Damon Nicholson. That was April of 2021. He went the distance. He won a unanimous decision against Damon Nichols. He went the distance, 8 rounds. It was an 8-round fight. He went all 8 rounds. Then in his next fight, he fought against Marcelo Esteban. Okay, it was a 10-round fight, and he won a unanimous decision. But again, he went all 10 rounds, right? Then his next fight, Steve Rolls. Okay, in March of 2022, Edgar Balinga goes all 10 rounds, another 10-rounder. Then he fights Alexis Angulo. This was June of 2022. And guess what? He goes all 10 rounds again, right? And so it seems like he started to doubt himself and question himself. He's switching trainers. He bit Angulo, so he got suspended in the fight. Frustration, and it seems like people started to immediately jump off the ship and say, well, Edgar Berlanga may not be what we thought he is. I think he's still, has the future is bright, and I think that he definitely could mold his skill set and become the fighter that he expects to be and the world expected him to be in his first 16 fights, knocking out all his opponents in the first round. We know he got the power. Okay, he knocked down Damon Nicholson. He knocked down these fighters. He just has seemed like he's confused about who he wants to be. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comments.
You're watching Blue Blood Sport TV. Wow.